¿Qué onda? It's Rafa coming at you from Madrid. And so tomorrow is Cinco de Mayo. And one thing I say I love about living in Madrid as opposed to the United States is that I don't have to endure a bunch of gringos dressing up as racist stereotypes and wearing sombreros and mustaches and drinking Jose Cuervo, tú sabes. But there actually is a very surreal, paradoxical connection between Cinco de Mayo and the celebration of it and here in Madrid. So for the uninitiated, what Cinco de Mayo actually is, of course, it's not Mexican Independence Day. It's a celebration, and it's not even a national celebration in Mexico. It's a regional celebration. It celebrates the Battle of Puebla, where in the small town of Puebla, in the year 1862, there was the Mexican forces were outnumbered, and they fought a battle, and they won against the colonial armies of France. So ironically, in the United States, when a bunch of European Americans celebrate Cinco de Mayo, what they're actually celebrating is a bunch of indigenous people murdering European colonizers.
Bombastic side eye. Criminal offense side eye.
Which is actually kind of poetic if you look at it like that. ¿Sabe? So I'm now in Plaza Dos de Mayo, aquí en Barrio Malasaña in Madrid. And this is the place where this bizarre paradox of Cinco de Mayo, Mexico, and Madrid have a little synchronicity. So on Dos de Mayo, in the year 1808, about 50 years before the Battle of Puebla in Mexico, the guerrilla forces here of this Barrio Malasaña all got together and they fought a battle, and they were completely outnumbered, and the battle was fought against the imperial armies of France once again. So Napoleon was on his way to Portugal, and he decided to invade Spain on the way. And then here in Barrio Malasaña, they had a guerrilla army that fought back. And so Malasaña is named after a young teenager. And so her name is Manuela Malasaña. And so there's a lot of like myth about her. We don't really know exactly what's true, but my favorite story is that she was a teenager and she was a seamstress. And so she didn't even have guns. She didn't have any weapons of any kind. She just had the scissors that she used as a seamstress. And the story is that she was attacked by two French soldiers, and with these scissors, she shanked them, and they ended up, catching her and executing her. So she became sort of a symbol of this barrio, which is why it's still called Malasaña. And ironically, this week, as parts of Mexico and aquí in Madrid, we're celebrating our battles against French imperialism. The people of France are currently in the streets in a militant battle and a militant protest against the corruption and greed and exploitation of their own government. So, hey, we're all coming together. So all I want to say is Feliz Dos de Mayo, Feliz Cinco de Mayo, and power to all people and guerrilla armies fighting against colonizers, imperialists. Que vive la raza, que vive la gente, que vive la revolución, cabrón. One love, y'all. One love. I'll see you later.